Hello, and greetings to all at Virginia Theological Seminary. I am Mary June Nestler, the course director at St. George's College in Jerusalem. And even though I'm in the States during this pandemic winter, I'm looking forward to returning to Jerusalem just as soon as possible when the college opens once more in later 2021. People have come to the Holy Lands from far and near for some 1,800 years. Many join their fellow travelers for what I call a devotional pilgrimage. Visits to the holy places, accompanied by prayer and song. The goal of a devotional pilgrimage is to expand the soul and to draw closer to Christ. At St. George's College, we offer what we term study pilgrimages. These include all those aspects of traditional devotional pilgrimages, but they also add layer upon layer of historical, critical, contextual, and classroom learning to our journey. From the beginnings of the college over 100 years ago as an educational program for clergy, and later as a center for continuing education in the Anglican Communion and beyond, we have broadened the pilgrim experience. We've broadened it to embrace explorations into history and art history, archaeology and geography, ancient and present contexts and politics, Christianity, and the other Abrahamic faiths of Judaism and Islam. On our study pilgrimages, we traverse the lands of Israel and the West Bank, based at the college in Jerusalem, but with a 3-day excursion in Galilee about 2 hours north. We visit vastly different cultural, historical, and theological geographies, from Jericho and the Jordan River in the east to Caesarea Maritima on the Mediterranean coast, from Hebron in the south all the way north to Banias, Caesarea Philippi, at the base of Mount Hermon. In this expanse of lands, we meet the biblical text constantly, and we follow in the footsteps of Jesus. So what is a typical day in a study pilgrimage at St. George's College like? We begin nearly each day with Eucharist at our Anglican Cathedral, which is a stone's throw from the college, and then we enjoy breakfast together. We're likely to meet after that in the lecture room for a briefing or a mini lecture that introduces us to the places we will visit that day. Then we'll board our bus or sometimes walk to go out for the day. While on our way, we hear commentary not only about where we're going, but about what we're passing through. We arrive, let's say, in Bethlehem, half an hour later, having passed through the checkpoint in the barrier wall that separates the state of Israel from the West Bank. A short walk from the bus parking area takes us to Manger Square and the ancient Church of the Nativity. We enter and explore its mosaics, its architecture, its history, and even some important brand new discoveries found in the recent renovations. We go down into the cave where tradition says our Lord was born. And afterward, we hold a short Christmas service in another cave chapel. And we emerge to have lunch in a local restaurant. The afternoon will include other visits, all punctuated by on-site commentary, some quiet reflection, and sometimes even a bit of free time. We return to the college in time for evening prayer and dinner. Some evenings after dinner, we return to the lecture room to hear guest speakers on topics ranging from current politics to the ministries of local Christian communities. Now, these are long days, full of walking and listening and reflecting as a group, prayer and care for one another, learning and sharing. When we have a course of seminarians or other theologically educated folk, the study pilgrimage can be especially rich in in-depth teaching and contextual exploration. Often our students say things like, I'll never read the scriptures or preach the same way again. Or I can't wait to bring a group for my congregation next time. A study pilgrimage is transformational. And whether you're at the beginning of your ministry or nearing retirement, I assure you that it is hard to overestimate the benefit that such a pilgrimage can be to your ministry. If you have questions about our study pilgrimages, please do contact me. I look forward to returning to Jerusalem, and I hope to meet you there. Welcome to St. George's College.